Welcome back to Our Issues Milwaukee. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. Monday, January 15th is, of course, the Martin Luther King Jr. National Holiday, and the King Holiday honors the life and contributions of America's greatest champion of racial justice and equality. Dr. King not only dreamed of a colorblind society, but he also led a movement that achieved historic reforms to help make it a reality. My next guest is Dee McCollum, who serves as the manager of the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Community Center here in Milwaukee. Hi, Dee.
Good morning.
It is so good to have you here.
Always.
And it only makes sense that the Dr. King Community Center is going to have a full day on the King holiday.
Of course, I'm named in his namesake, so we wouldn't have it any other way.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So I'm excited to hear about what you got planned this year.
We have a full day of programming that day. We have the program, which is going to start at 12 o'clock this time. We've partnered with West Care, Wisconsin, which Beth Cogs is the VP. She's going back old school, so there's going to be a meal after the program. We have a full day of open house, and then that evening from 6 to 10, we have a Make a Change Teen Bash for the kids to come in and enjoy themselves that evening.
Okay, so we're going to break that all down for everybody at home. Every year you have a theme, and this year your theme is Our Children, Our Future. A change is going to come.
It has to come.
Talk about that.
We're in a time right now that I think we're forgetting what Dr. King's message originally was, and everything that he said and did back then. It's 2018. We're looking at it full circle right now. So if we don't begin to make a change that we can push down to our children, we're going to stand still. We're never going to see a change, and that's the problem that I have. I want to see a change. I believe that there's going to be a change, but we have to make that change.
It's true, and I mean that you got the words from Michael Jackson. Got to make that change. But then you've got Sam Cooke, who did A Change Is Gonna Come, and when you really listen to the words of that song, you get a feel. I mean, they made it the anthem of the civil rights movement, and it's just some of the things that's sung about really has come full circle, and we are the ones who really have to make that change.
Yes, correct. And if we don't, Andrea, it's going to be a sad world for our grandchildren, for my grandchildren, if we don't start today. The young man you had on earlier inspired me in ways that I didn't think were possible watching our children today.
Yeah.
But watching him, I know that there's going to be a brighter tomorrow. I know.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So your program on King Day will begin at noon, as you said, and you've got a very special keynote speaker that's going to be coming through. Tell us about that.
I'm super excited about her. It's Nicole Brookshire, and she's the new director of the Office of African American Affairs. She was voted in by the county board. It's been a long time coming for that particular office in the county. It's something that's been needed, and I'm really happy to see it to come to fruition.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. And like you said, this was all brought about with County Executive Chris Abele appointing Nicole Brookshire to this office as director of Milwaukee County's new office on African American Affairs. And when you talk about the issues and the different things that affect African Americans living here in the city of Milwaukee. There are concerns of income inequality, health outcomes, you've got incarceration and poverty, just to name a few. So you look at the job that she's taking on, that this position has been put there specifically to deal with these issues, and the fact that we are seen as one of the most hyper-segregated cities in America. So we've got some work to do.
A whole lot of work. And the sad part about that is the people in the city don't see that, and they don't believe that. They don't do enough research and enough history of Milwaukee County, of Wisconsin, for a matter of fact, to know that we are that. And for Chris Abele to put this office here specifically to deal with the issues that you mentioned, it speaks volumes of his concern for Milwaukee County, and I'm really happy to work with her and see that come about.
Yeah, and we've had Khalif Rainey here. This was his brainchild, and really he worked hard, and it's great to see everything that they've talked about, like you said, come to fruition. And really, we're going to have Nicole here because I really want to hear, you know, where she's standing and want people to better understand what this office is there for. So you're going to have her come in as your keynote, and she's going to talk about what in particular?
I'm not sure of her whole message, but I know she's going to be talking about King Day. She's going to be talking about how it relates to issues in Milwaukee County now, and how it relates to the power of the Office of African American Affairs, and how we can bring that all together. Because even though we have the Office of African American Affairs, it still has to be inclusive.
Yeah.
We're not going to
of all people.
Of all people,
yes.
Even though it's specifically to address the issues of African Americans, we still have to be inclusive of other people. Otherwise, we're never going to get anywhere. That office is never going to grow anywhere. And she's real powerful in doing that. She's real powerful in merging that gap that we have now, that separation that we have. So I'm really excited about where she's going to go with this. She's the person for the job, trust me.
All right, so we've got this situation where people can come free of charge to the King Center. And like you said, you've got an open house that's going to happen starting around 1:30.
Yes, ma'am.
And you've got, this is the opportunity for people to kind of see some of the programs and services that you have in place for individuals to take advantage of on a daily basis, right?
Yes, one of the things that we do on King Day, because it's King Day and we're the King Center, is we have a reduced membership. The membership went up $5 this year, so it's $45 for an adult. But on King Day, they can get that membership for $35, and that's for a year.
Okay.
So all the memberships for adults, children, and youth are reduced, but it allows them to come into, we have a hip-hop spin bike class.
Okay.
We have karate class, we have boxing classes, we have open gym. We have a Queen's Fitness room that's dedicated to honor women that are survivors of breast cancer. It's actually painted pink.
Wow.
We have trainers that will come in and work with them. We partner with one of the hospitals, and they actually come in and do classes for breast cancer survivors. So we're really excited about the opportunities that the King Center offers people, and trying to keep it not a quiet secret, because King Center is very powerful. You just got to stop in.
Just got to stop in. And King Day is the perfect day to do that.
Perfect day to do that.
And you also mentioned there's a party for high schoolers that's going to start at 6 p.m. on King Day. Now, I remember you were here last year, and you guys had a blackout where everybody wore black. Does my memory serve me right?
You are correct.
Okay.
You have an excellent memory. Yes.
And so apparently that went very well, and you're doing it all over again.
Yes, last year we had about 400 kids in the building. This year we're doing it again. There's not a lot of places, especially for African American teens, to go in the city. A lot of places that they try to go, they've closed the doors and stuff, and I want them to know the King Center will never close the door on them. Any bad behavior that they think might bring into the King Center, we'll stop them at the door, but we're not going to not let them come in. It's an opportunity for me to try to correct some of that behavior and them still have a good time.
Yeah, so with this all that's taken place on King Day, we're reminded of all of the great things that Dr. King did for our country, and all of the great thoughts and quotes that come from him. My favorite has to be, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." Yeah. And with your theme this year, give me your thoughts and opinions on our children being our future and your hopes for Milwaukee.
With that statement that you just made, I do see a lot of injustices that are happening, and it's affecting the children. So if we as the adults don't fight to make the changes, don't call our elected officials, don't call our politicians to let them know where we are concerned, what issues that we see. If we don't start that change, this cycle is going to continue, and our future is going to look like today. And I refuse to go into tomorrow with issues we have today. So today we have to start making those issues, so tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow can be better. Yeah, it does. Definitely, we have to work to make tomorrow
a better day
place,
for
yes.
us all. And I really wanted to just kind of highlight some of the other things that you guys do. You did mention you do boxing
Yes.
at the King Center, but you
Yes.
have the Al Moreland Boxing Club, which
Yes.
has a long history and really has made a difference in the lives of young people for many, many years.
Yes, when Al Moreland passed away, his brother took over the program and kept it running. What's powerful about that program is it allows the young men and the young women come in, and that's where they release that aggression. That's where they release that, and they have a little conversation that they have with them when they're punching that bag is, you're punching out the bullyingness, you're punching out the evilness, you're punching out whatever issues you had outside this door, you're punching them and leaving them in this ring. So I really like that program. I've seen kids change from just being in that program.
I love it. So thank you for coming by and sharing
Always.
all the great things that you guys are doing. And of course, we'll go over the details for the celebration honoring Dr. King. Once again, it's Monday, January 15th, starting at noon at the King Community Center, 1531 West Fleet Street. It is free. And the theme once again this year is Our Children, Our Future. A change is gonna come. For more information, call 414-344-5600. Thank you for coming by, Dee.
Anytime.
Dee McCollum is the manager of the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Community Center. Again, that's located at 1531 West Fleet Street. That's going to do it for today's show. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. As always, I thank you for watching, and I do hope you join us again next week as we take another look at our issues in Milwaukee. Have a great day.